Everyone, once again I am here with you. It's chapter 6, that is spoilage and wastage of the food and food preservation. So see this is chapter 6. Okay, and I have already explained you the spoilage of the food. So these are the points how you can preserve the food. Okay, now this is the causes of the spoilage of the food. So I have already explained what are the causes. See the causes are the microorganism microorganisms, enzymes, insects, worms, and the rat. And now after that, prevention of the spoilage of the food. In this I have already explained you about the food preservation and methods of the food preservations are: number one is the dehydration, and that is the in this water content of the food stuff is removed. Okay, and preservation by adding sugar and salt. That means by adding sugar and salt we can preserve the food item like pickle, murabba. Okay, and preservation by adding the acetic acid is the preservative, and it is used to make the pickles or any food items. When you add the acetic acid, then what will happen? This acetic acid acts like food preservative, and that will preserve the food item for the longer period. Okay, and now canning and bottling. In the canning and bottling, I have already explained you that first of all we'll take a can and we'll clean the can and make them germ free by sterilizing the can. Okay, and then we'll fill the that jar with the food items, and then we'll cover that bottle and we'll keep in the refrigerator, and then food will remain fresh for the longer period. Okay, and now come to the pasteurization. What is pasteurization? It is the process in which food product is subjected to pressurized heating for a short time followed by immediate cooling. This is pasteurization. Okay, and next is the see this refrigeration. This is the process in which at low temperature food is preserved. Why? Because at low temperature the microorganisms can't grow, and then what will happen? Then our food will remain free from the microorganism, and they will last for the longer time or duration. Okay, now come to the vacuum packing. That means in this method air is removed from the package and prior to the sealing, and then what happened? We will pack the food item, and that will remain that, and in that vacuum packing no bacteria will grow due to the lack of the oxygen. Okay, these are, so vacuum packing is used to pack the coffee, cheese, potato chips. Okay, and one thing very important, that when you eat the chips, potato chips, uncle chips, lays, etc., and all they are packed in a packet, and that packet is filled with the nitrogen gas is there that make that packet fluffy. Okay, and now come to the importance of the preservation of the food. See this importance of the preservation of the food. So food preservation is helpful in many ways, and that are the, what are the ways? They are the, first of all, the food preservation. See this, food preservation helps to maintain the nutritive value of the food, and second one is the, it increases the shelf life of the food. Okay, and third is the, it makes the seasonal food available throughout the year, and number four is the, it decreases the wastage of food. Okay, and fifth is the, it helps in adding variety to the diet. That means in any season you can eat any fruits and vegetable too. Okay, now move to the next is the wastage of food. See, in this is the topic, wastage of the food. And do you know this, in this one thing is very important, you have to note down that we should not waste the food items. Okay, and whatever the food you want to eat, you take only that much in your plate so that you can finish all the food items. Okay, and don't throw food item by taking more milk which you can't eat. So you take that much food item which is eaten by you. Okay, now see that when you go for the shopping, then it is very important while shopping that we should buy only what we can consume. Okay, so first of all you should purchase by seeing the manufacturing date and expiry date on the food item, like pickle, like coffee, anything, even uh, salt too. So you see the manufacturing and expiry date of the food item so that you can't eat, so that when you can so that the food you are eating, that is free from the microbes, and when you will eat the expiry food item, then you may suffer from the food poisoning. Okay, so it is very essential to see the expiry and manufacturing date in the packaged food item. Okay, so at last I would like to say you that take what you eat and eat what you take. Okay, okay, take what you eat and eat what you take. And now come to the keywords. So these are the keywords. See the keywords. And the keywords are the number 1 dehydration, second enzymes, third food preservation, 4 microorganism, 5 pasteurization. And now your question is, what is dehydration? See this, the process of removing water from the substance is called dehydration. Now what is enzymes? Chemical present in the fruit and vegetable which speed up chemical changes in them is called enzyme. And food preservation, the process of treating or handling food to stop or slow down its spoilage or decay. Okay, now come to the organism like bacteria and fungi which are too small to be seen by unaided eye. It's called microorganism. Okay, pasteurization, the process of heating food followed by immediate cooling to limit the growth of microorganism is called pasteurization. So these are the words, keywords, and you have to learn and write in your notebook. Okay, this is your homework. That's all for today.